Hey guys, it's Cauliflower. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am currently on the mend from being sick, so I decided I wanted to film this video, and it's all about a makeup tag, which my good friend here on YouTube, Niki Murphy, of course you heard me say things about her a million times because she is my best friend here on YouTube, she tagged me in this makeup tag routine video. So I have 13 questions in front of me. This was originally done by Shannon. I will list Shannon's channel in the description box as well as Niki's, of course. You can watch her video and how she answered these 13 questions. So I'm going to put on my glasses for a minute because I'm blind without them just to read these questions. Okay, so number one, it says, how often do you wear a full face of makeup? Normally, it depends on the week. If I am working, then usually it's a full week. But if I'm not, then depends on what I'm doing. So maybe 2 or 3 times a week, I will do a full face of makeup. If I'm going out, if I am going to rehearsal, an event, what have you, then yes, then I will wear a full face of makeup. So a couple of times a week. Number 2, is your everyday look more neutral or more colorful? I like to think that I'm more colorful than neutral. I do love neutral tones. I love those types of colors, but I love to wear and experiment with colors as well. And I think you've seen a few things like that on my channel where I have worn some bright greens, some bright blues, some purples. And then, yes, I do love the darker, deeper tones, the burgundies, the wines, that kind of thing. But I like to do a little bit more color than normal, just plain old neutrals. So yes, I like to do that. Number 3, how long does your full makeup look take to do? Normally for me, it's probably between 45 to about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. It depends on what I'm looking for. If I'm just going to just step out the door to go to the grocery store, then maybe 15, 20 minutes. If I'm going to shoot, film, go to work, go to an event, go somewhere, you know, what have you, then it could take about 45 to an hour for me to do my makeup. Number 4. Do you apply foundation before or after your eyeshadow? I apply my foundation before I put on my eyeshadow. I know a lot of people say about the kickback and the powder. I don't have that issue. I'm pretty good with blending and that kind of stuff, and I don't seem to use shadows that do all of that kind of kick up or like going underneath my eyes, so I'm pretty lucky with that. But I do like to put all of my face makeup first. I like to apply my foundation, my concealer, my powders, my contour, blah, 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 and then everything else. Okay, number 5. What are your bad makeup habits that you just can't stop doing? My bad makeup habits that I just can't stop doing? I guess layering on mascara. I have a thing about just loving to use mascara, sometimes so much that I'll make my eyes look like spiders or clumpy, but that's just the way I like to wear my lashes. I'm big on mascara, so that's kind of like, I guess, something I do. That's a bad habit. I didn't think it was a bad habit till this video, but okay. Number 6, do you use beauty influencers' techniques or your own? I'm going to say that I mostly do my own. Have I been inspired to do certain things by beauty YouTubers? Yes. I have gone and done a Kathleen Lights tutorial here and there. Or I've been inspired by maybe Emily Noel or by Jessica Braun. But as far as like following them to do like their specific tutorial, which everybody is doing these days of like, I tried to do a tutorial by, you know, insert name here. No, I don't do that. I was actually thinking of doing that, but not with like a huge YouTuber, but I'm not kind of sure if I could pull it off, but we'll see. Okay. Number 7, what is the one step that takes you the longest to do? These babies right here, my eyeshadow takes me the longest because I'm very critical about the way it goes on, about the colors, about blending, just making sure that it all works and pulls in and ties in together. So yeah, sometimes it can take me longer than 15, 20 minutes because I'm very critical about it. And there have been times that I don't like what I put on and I'll just start all over again. I'll wipe it down and just start all over again. So my eyes take the longest. Number 8, what is the one step you could skip in your routine? What is the one step you couldn't skip in your routine? The one step I probably could skip is bronzing. The one step I couldn't skip is obviously mascara. I cannot do it. Mascara is my favorite part of the whole thing. It just pulls everything in and it, you know, just makes my eyes pop. So I need my mascara. Okay, number 9. What makeup look is out of your comfort zone? Probably about 100% of what YouTube is showing these days. No, I'm not all about some of these cut creases or some of the things where they put the glitter like as their crease and then draw out like a line. Anything of that nature, anything that like takes so much, you know, concealing and piling on more products. I'm not about that. Like, I'll try something, but I'm not about like piling and piling and piling and piling. Like, these younger YouTubers can do that because they've got the skin for doing that. But if I do that, it's just going to look like a drag queen or like Divine. And I'm not saying anything bad against Divine, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Number 10. Do you wear matte cream or glossy lipsticks? Most of the time I'm wearing matte or glossy. I'm not very, I haven't been wearing a lot of my cream lipsticks, although I'd like to go back to doing that. But these days I like to do a demi matte, which means I like to put down a matte and then put something over it, or I like to do a really glossy lip. So I like to do both of those lately. Okay. Number 11, if you could only wear one shade of lipstick, what would it be? Oh, that's difficult to say because there's so many different shades out there, but I love dark corals. I'm so into like, it almost looks red, it almost looks orange, but not quite. It's kind of like that perfect coral. That's always been my favorite color for lipstick, so I definitely would say that. Okay, number 12. Do you highlight or contour? I do both. I may not be good at it, but I do both. I mean, YouTube has taught me to do certain things like that. So yes, I love to do both. And number 13, what is the one step that makes you feel complete? I'll say it one more time, mascara. Mascara does it. It pulls it all in for me. My lashes are a big deal as far as like pulling in what my makeup is going to look like that day. And I think mascara is great even when you're not wearing shadow. If you just want to throw on mascara, like a little bit of concealer, foundation, and lipstick and walk out the door, I think you can definitely do that. Okay, so that does it for this tag. If any of you would like to do this kind of a tag, absolutely do it. I don't have anybody specifically in mind to tag for this video, so if you would like to do it and you're watching it right now, then by all means, make sure that you let us know if there is a video. Okay, guys, I want to thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.